All right, Allison, I want to start with this. What was it like? Because you started on the healthcare side, right?
Yes. My
Okay.
first career was in healthcare sales and marketing.
All right. So you kind of saw like the business side of things. How did that help you when it comes to running a law firm?
Well, it helps when you, for one, so I did have a non-traditional path to law school. I had a career before I went to law school. I went to law school in my 30s. And so it just helps run a law firm because you understand what you have to do day in and day out just to meet the minimum requirements of being an adult. You have to be receptive to people. You have people that you know are your boss. You have to report to, and you see the decisions that they make with personnel. And sometimes you're brought into those decisions. Sometimes you're not brought into those decisions. You learn things as you go, just like you do being a law firm owner, and so it does help. If you've had, I think it helps if you've had a career before being a law firm owner other than being a lawyer.
I would agree. I think that it is pretty helpful. It gives you a little bit of context in life almost. Is sales, because of your background, is it a pretty big part of what you all do with the law firm?
Yes, that's the part that I enjoy the most is the business operations and the marketing. I am fortunate to have a partner who he's a very good attorney. He loves being an attorney, and he will compliment me and he will say, "Allyson, you're an excellent attorney too." But what I really feel my strength is operating the law firm, because when you're in sales, you're looking, whether you're selling a product or a service, you're looking for, what is my ideal customer? How do I find them? How do I identify them? How do I set myself apart from the competition? How do I find the most profitable customer? Are there things I can do with my pricing where I can do the same amount of work and be more profitable? So those are the things I really love about running the law firm and looking at the data, trying new things, seeing what works.
You're using a vocabulary that they don't really teach in law school. So I wonder, when it comes to your law partner, did he speak the same language as you when it comes to that?
No, initially he didn't. So my law partner, Mark, we met in law school and we were night law students. And so we were in an environment where we all had careers, and we went to work all day, and then we went to law school at night, which is a really interesting experience. It's a unique experience, one I don't want to repeat ever, but the people that I had the privilege of going to law school with was remarkable. And Mark was a pharmacist before he went to law school. And so initially, he was not, I feel like I'm sort of the one who encouraged him. You have a really special gift and you have a skill set, and I don't see why you would go work for someone else. And so it was a path to get to our law firm ownership. And initially, I don't know that he saw the vision. I would talk about where do you see us in 5 years, and he would say, I'm just putting my head down and doing the work. But I will say now, we are aligned in sort of the law firm ownership vision. It is a business. And of course, we've grown over the last 8 years since we've been doing it full time. So we're in a better position to have the clients and the type of casework that we want to do. We have people working for us that can do other types of work. So I will give props to Mark. He's come a long way in his vision.
What did it take to get the two of you on the same page when it comes to that?
Just a lot of hard conversations about what we wanted and what we wanted for the future. Again, when we were starting out, we weren't young people to begin with. and I would love to be that young again now, but we weren't young people, to begin with, and Mark's 10 years older than me now, so I'm in my mid-40s and he's in his mid-50s, and so it was really a lot of hard conversations about, do we have the same vision? What is it do that we really want to do to grow the firm, and someday to be able to enjoy the fruits of our labor more, step away from the firm a little bit more, have it operate more independently of us, which is always a work in progress. And then, I always make the joke, I don't want to bill point ones until the day I die. So it was just a lot of hard conversations to get to a point where we were aligned. And, pharmacists tend to be conservative people. And, so I think just the idea of him working for himself and how am I going to get enough business to support myself and my business partner, let alone, now we've got about 25 people. And so that took some time, I think, for him to grow the confidence that, yes, we can really do that. And he's an excellent partner, an excellent business operator as well.